Just drop whatever you're doing right now. Look at this camera and give me a big smile. George Bernard Shaw said, "Progress is impossible without change. Those who cannot change their minds cannot change anything." Hi there, this is Gaurav Gupta, your life and business success strategist. Welcome to the Daily Snippets. The year was 1930. An inventor named Chester Carlson approached a team of scientists at Kodak. He wanted to showcase to them his invention. He carried with him a box which consisted of a bright light or a bulb, a specially coated metal plate, some black carbon powder, and with the help of this equipment, he was able to instantaneously, without the use of any wet chemicals, make a faint picture of a set of numbers. The scientists and the team at Kodak did not really see this experiment to be of any use, and they did not see it connected to photography at all, so they rejected the idea. The inventor later went to another organization, sold his idea, and hugely profited from it. What Chester Carlson invented was electrostatic photography, or the Xerox process. But since the scientists at Kodak were close to this new idea, Kodak lost the biggest business opportunity of the century. But what stopped the group of scientists at Kodak from looking at a new perspective? The answer is, it's their mindset, rules, or paradigms. Paradigms are your rules and regulations that define boundaries and also the guidelines for success within those boundaries. Paradigms are useful till the time they serve you. But if your way of looking at the world or your paradigm becomes the only way of looking at the future, then you're bound to fail. Kodak is not the only company. There are several individuals and organizations who failed simply because their way of looking at the world was the only way of looking at the world and they were not prepared for the future. Some examples include Smith Corona, the typewriter is the permanent solution to writing. Atari, the #1 game company. Western Union, all important messages are delivered through telegraph. My favorite one, IBM's Thomas Watson said, "There's world market only for 5 computers." Ken Olsen of the digital equipment company said, "There's no reason why people will have computers in their homes." A professor of strategy once said, "Aeroplanes are good toys, but they're of no military use." When Beatles were rejected by Decca Recording, they said we did not like their sound, and the guitar music is out anyways. And there are several other examples. Plastic cards will never replace cash. Man will never set foot on the moon. It's impossible to break the 4-minute mile barrier. The man will never ever tap into the power of atoms. And the most recent ones, Nokia and BlackBerry. Market leaders in their industry got wiped off by a simple paradigm shift, which they did not see coming, were not open to it, leave alone being prepared for it. When your way of looking at things, looking at present and future, becomes the only way, that's when you're bound to be paralyzed and you're bound to fail. So here is what you should do to be ahead of change, to innovate, to lead and be ready for the future, and to be on top of your profession or business. Number 1, look at your rules of success or your paradigms. Number 2, understand how they stop you or prevent you from looking at new perspectives or embracing new things. Number 3, be absolutely open to new ideas. Do not assume anything. Be very, very willing. Number 4, look for new trends proactively, not just in your industry, but even outside your industry or profession. And number 5, be willing to change and embrace and also invest in the new idea or the new future. And the most important one, continuously keep asking yourself and your teams a fundamental question. What is it that is impossible today in my business, profession, or life that, if done, will fundamentally transform the direction of my life, my business, or my profession? And then be absolutely open to the answer and embrace this answer with all your conviction. If you do that, I promise you, you'll not just only be ready for the future, you'll be on top of your game and ahead of your competition by years. So I'll see you soon in my next video. Till then, remember, as George Bernard Shaw said, progress is impossible without change. Those who cannot change their minds cannot change anything. Thank you.